There are a lot of ways to die in the long dark, from small bad decisions to disastrous animal attacks. But the most common deaths are the preventable ones that you saw coming and just didn't do anything about. In today's video, we're going to talk about the easy deaths that everyone has experienced because they're just such simple ways to go. From self-neglect to being stingy with items, I can guarantee you've lost a run to at least one of these things. Let's dive in. First up, we're going to talk about something so simple, so easy to do, it's honestly kind of embarrassing, and it's neglecting your own basic needs. The long dark is consistently warning you about your state through the status bar, hinting at things that you need to do to prevent your status from starting to spiral, but sometimes we don't focus on this. We're distracted by other things in the world. But always make sure you have water, food, and a way to stay warm, and that you keep an eye on your status bars, especially if you're about to sleep for a long time. It might sound like such a simple reminder, but a slow, quiet death from simply not paying attention to your needs is a really brutal but also easy way to go. Usually you have every opportunity to stop it before it gets too bad, but sometimes it just slips out of your hands and you don't get to see the next day. Next up, let's talk about food poisoning. Ever had a can of sardines at 30% condition or a moldy chocolate bar? You know it could be totally fine and give you the calories that you need, but the lower quality food you eat, the higher the risk of food poisoning. And let me tell you, food poisoning can wreck your condition fast. Yes, you can rest to heal it. Yes, you can take treatments if you have them, but food poisoning has the potential to absolutely drain your condition in ways that almost feel unfair. More than once, I've gone to sleep hoping to heal and recover from my food poisoning and had it completely take me out. It's kind of an impossible choice to make. On one hand, you've got food that has calories that you need to survive, but on the other, those calories could literally end your run or bring you very close to death. If you feel uncertain, I'd say don't eat it unless it's absolutely necessary because the cost isn't always worth the benefit here. We have untreated injuries next, and similar to food poisoning, this can be a major drain on your condition. Particularly with bleeding injuries, you'll want to heal those as soon as possible. Every minute that you wait, your condition drops. Infections can spread, you can bleed out. It's serious stuff that you don't want to play with. Animal attacks are avoidable, usually in this game, but when they do happen, you have to take care of first aid immediately. And be extra aware of what injuries you have before you go to sleep. Because if you go to sleep bleeding out or facing an active infection risk, your run could easily end before you wake up again. Now here's a particularly brutal one. Freezing to death in your sleep. You can't even really fight back against this one. It can sneak up on you if you aren't careful about the temperature in the space that you're sleeping and the warmth bonus from your bed. Not being aware of these things can lead you to actively lose condition while sleeping and either wake up in a desperate state or just not wake up at all. This is especially risky if you go to sleep with a fire going. Yes, initially the fire keeps you warm, but as soon as it goes out, the temperature is going to dip and be way colder than you may have planned for. Always check the temperature before you go to sleep, especially if you're outdoors, in a cave, or relying on a fire to stay alive through the night. And finally, the most devastating way to go on this list, not wanting to use an item even when it's crucial to your survival. Maybe you've got one match left and you're hesitant to use it even though your temperature is rapidly dropping. Maybe you're starving but you just can't bring yourself to eat your last food item, and then you die, with the match or food still in your inventory. The fear of being without an item is real, not knowing when you'll find it next. It seriously plays games with your brain, but it's much better to use what you have and keep pushing than die holding on to the thing that could have bought you more time. Trust me, I've experienced my fair share of well-stocked deaths. Use what you've got and hopefully you make it to the next day instead of fading into the long dark. Be honest, have any of these easy mistakes ever ended your run? And what do you think are the easiest ways to die in the long dark? Let's talk about it in the comments. If you'd like more content like this, please like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.